right, welcome back to the channel. I'm finna finish chapter 4 today. I've been on these Danganronpas lately because the story is getting interesting, so we just gonna have go in. Last time we was here, Sakura had died. Part 2, we finna get done with chapter 4 today because I'm on it, and let's go, man. Let's get started. I hope y'all doing good today. If you, like I said, anybody who's watching about Danganronpa are like actual people who I appreciate because it's not Monster Hunter World. So I appreciate you looking at these videos because these are not my usual type of videos. So yeah, let's get it, man. Let's go. I kind of just skipped the investigation because my OBS was messing up. I did the investigation already, but I forgot to record the investigation. I don't know why, but class, we on a trial just to see who killed Sakura. I got all the investigations. I got everything I needed. So yeah, man, let's go ahead and go, man. Let's get it.
If you can figure out
who done it?
Yeah, I'd never kill someone. No way.
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
Once we found a dead body, like Hina already kind of knew that it was she kind of already had a feeling that it was Toko, Byakuya, and that it was Hito, because all three of them got a note. Well, you'll see. I don't have to explain that. We in a trial, so you'll see as we go.
One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense. That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
Nope.
No, that's wrong. Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Yeah, and that was right before she died. So there's no doubt about it. One of those three killed her.
I can't disagree with Hina that there's a good reason to suspect all three of them. Then does that mean one of them did it?
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them, there's no way that's not suspicious. One of you is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us. I never went to see her.
I didn't either.
Yeah, same here. I never saw.
No,
He don't lie.
wrong.
Cause he had a piece of candy in his pocket that fell
Hero,
out.
When we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember? It was white with red polka dots.
What's that got to do with anything?
Red polka dots? That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
No, it's
Yeah, he lying.
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy. So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
In that case, Hero, where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura! It's the only explanation.
well, I mean, yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
That's a lie.
When did she give it to you?
The last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
But what Hito said can't be right, because Sakura could have only gotten the candy after the incident in the nurse's office. And the reason I know that is the candy.
I got it! I'm not sure about that, Hero. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy until after she left the nurse's office. So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Damn it!
Yep. Gotcha.
I mean... Oh, that's right! I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
This dude is a clown. How you just gonna say you didn't meet up with her and then you gonna say you did? Like, Hito is a f***ing clown.
Quite a sudden hostility.
But we just talked, that's all. I didn't do anything, you gotta believe me.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
More hostile.
It's not just normal hostility. You're the real culprit. I even have proof.
Huh? Proof?
I'm talking about her shining message.
What would a shiny message
At the
even
scene
be?
of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood, right? It was her dying message.
That's true. I saw it for myself.
See? See? Toko did it!
What are you saying? No way! I didn't do it!
You just don't know when you're beat, do ya?
Hero, hold on. When did you see that dying message of hers?
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's body.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime. So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
When Kyoko found the magazine with the dying message in it, it was on the magazine shelf, under the magazine shelf, on the magazine shelf.
Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
Doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense.
Bro, what the hell is Hiro hiding? Like, it's so obvious he hiding something. Like, I know he didn't kill her, but he did something. He just acting too weird.
I can tell you exactly when Ogre's body was No, that's wrong. When Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby. That's where Kyoko found it, after we'd begun the investigation. And you weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then. Tell us the truth, Hiro. When did you see the message?
Hold on. You're focusing on the wrong part. All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is. Toko!
What the hell is he talking about? What the hell is what is Vienna sausage?
I don't even know where to begin with that one. He's just trying to confuse us.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message. 100%, without a doubt, she wrote it. And this is me talking, so you know it's true.
But nah, that's not true because she didn't have no blood on her hands, so that's not even possible. Unless he cleaned the blood off, but there's no way he can't even transport Sakura's big body. I absolutely do doubt it. There's no way Sakura wrote that message. She didn't. She had no blood on her hands. Oh, we gotta play this game? Oh my god, I suck at this game.
Show me the end is nigh! Show me the—
This should prove it.
Okay, I'm getting better at that game. I'm better at the game.
I'm completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message.
Who did write it?
Hiro could very well have written it himself. That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Ah! He admits it!
Why don't she just tell the truth? Like, what the like, Hiro?
I figured as much.
But why would you write something like that?
Because I killed her! Please, just let me explain what happened. I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
And when I got there...
Sorry, but do you mind waiting? I asked a couple of other people to meet as well. Would you like a piece of candy? It might help give you some energy.
And that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence. Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
This is it. I'm going to end it today. I'm going to end everything.
As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me.
Hiro is fucking slow as hell, bro.
She was gonna kill me and make her escape.
Like, how is he still alive?
I freaked out, and then I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf.
Oh my god, what is wrong with him, bro? Sakura's like one of them giant teddy bears, bro. Like, she really cool as hell. She never really do nothing to anybody. She intimidating, but she never do nothing. Why would he do that? Like, Hiro lame as hell for that, bro.
I hit her from behind before she had any idea what was happening. Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that. Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed. So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran
bro,
away.
This dude is shiesty as hell, bro. Hiro, why you do that?
Can't believe you!
Well, that's what happened.
Death for the one that killed Sakura. We're ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
There's one thing that Hiro's story
She's so ready to vote. Like, Damn, calm down.
And until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
So what is it that Hito did that doesn't make sense?
Got it! That's true. Everything you just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it?
Huh?
By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf. Why would you take the time to write that message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it?
Oh, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Really?
No, so he wasn't the only one in the room.
He's lying. He's gotta be lying.
Oh yeah, she definitely was in the room too.
I don't see
there.
any reason he would lie now.
Then
Assuming he's telling the truth.
I think Toko was in the
someone
room.
else-
Like who else was it? I know it wasn't Byakuya. Like Toko's the only.
then
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine, they must not have liked what was written on it.
And the only person who would not like who was written on it is
got
Toko.
it. It had to be Toko, right?
Yo, I knew she was
Who
lying.
else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
Exactly.
is he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room? Why would I have?
Oh my god, just tell the truth, man. You already fucking caught.
That doesn't even matter. We already know who did it, right?
Oh my
Hiro
god.
just admitted it.
That's right. I killed her.
No, you didn't.
You haven't reached the end of the case just yet. Hito isn't the killer, and I have to prove that. Yeah, I knew Hiro didn't. Like Hito is just so stupid, bro. Like he was already acting suspicious, but I don't know. Oh, it's a lot of bullets. Hold up.
I didn't want to, but I grabbed him on a coop and I hit Ogre from behind.
You hit her from, and you only hit her.
Yeah, just once.
No, that's wrong.
Cause she had 2 blows to the head. I remember the investigation. Y'all didn't see it, but I remember.
If Sakura died from Hiro's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds on her head.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
Twice? With 2 Monokuma bottles?
So they must have both hit her
It's
on the
not
head
just because of her head wounds.
with a
It's
bottle.
also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves. There's something very suspicious about those bottles. Once you understand that point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used.
The correlation between Monokuma bottles, I feel like it's starting to become clear. The connection must be, I don't know, bro. Wait. Oh shit. I think I know, bro. Hold up. Yep. Yeah, it's chess piece. I knew it. Yeah, it is chess. Oh, it is chess pieces. They all have chess pieces in them.
That's it! The chess pieces!
Yo, I ain't even noticed.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was the knight, if I remember.
So, what's that matter?
I guess you don't know too much
You,
about
yeah,
chess.
you still
do you?
missing up. You
Then
still
let me
missing a
explain.
piece.
In chess, there are 6 different.
Yeah, see, come on, you ain't gotta explain that.
What was, let's say a bottle did go missing. There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case.
How the hell, bro? Toko.
That bottle
my
could
God.
have disappeared any time before the murder.
Why would it disappear? You have to account for the bottle missing.
It's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
It wasn't just a single broken bottle, and the evidence proves it. Oh yeah, cause we weighed the bottles to see which one was heavier.
I got it!
I remember that.
Earlier, Kyoko and I did a little experiment. We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles. And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason for that is there was actually more than 1 bottle's worth of shattered glass.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime. But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles. But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces.
The bottle that was removed from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence, This is the only possible conclusion.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow. Wouldn't you agree? And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
Wait, I admit, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
She's still fucking lying, man.
I just remembered something that proves it.
Okay.
It was right after I got Ogre's note. I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever. So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room.
Why the didn't you been say that, bro? I hate when they do that, bro. They be knowing like hella good information, bro, and they don't say it.
Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay.
Us now decided to share that with us?
Exactly, bro.
After the shock of thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
Bro, Hiro is like a special type of slow, bro.
Someone
Like,
tighten the screws on his brain. I think they've come loose.
yes.
So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
Man, stop lying.
I'm sure she didn't disappear.
She was hiding in a locker, bro.
Hiding in the rec room?
That's the only place that you got hiding.
Ridiculous. Whoa, why are you all ganging up on me? It's a lie. I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse. It's a
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
I admit nothing. I hate you.
Come on, man. And just when I thought I was getting good.
This should prove it.
Stop lying.
Did you know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker?
Mm-hmm.
They must have
I
been
forgot
hiding
about
in
that.
there and put their hand on the wall without thinking. Does this handprint look familiar, Toko?
Okay then, let's just compare it to your hand, shall we?
Easy. Oh, yeah, she don't want to do that. Just admit it, bro. Like, just stop lying.
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
Okay, it's my handprint.
Oh, my God. You see how fast she just told the truth? But she really is his man pet,
Then
bro.
you killed Sakura. No, I swear, there's no way.
Out with it.
I probably did kill her.
Yeah, man. They got
Right
a
up
leash on her.
again.
Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura?
Talk. Now.
After I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there early. I didn't know what she might do so I figured I'd just sneak in first.
Then, did you see what happened?
Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
Well, that's awkward.
So I didn't mean to. I was...
Imbeciles, all of you.
Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura? After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling. And when I turned around,
It was Sakura.
there was Sakura covered in blood.
But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake. Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. So I opened my eyes to see... splatter everywhere! I was not prepared for that. So startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I think
Wow.
was a bottle.
All right, so that explains the two head injuries she got.
Sakura was just worried about you, and you're
Hito
terrible.
and Toko, they bust her upside the head. They lucky Sakura nice, because she honestly just could have murdered both of them.
No, she's terrible.
And when it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence.
Yeah, she
didn't
put
you?
the magazine backwards,
I
like.
wasn't about to die for some woman. If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master.
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into it.
But I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me. Because normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack, no problem.
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
Hey, come on. That's, you know. But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre. So that's good.
That's good. Keep talking like that, and
Well,
Hina's
then,
gonna.
That's that.
He don't care. She just want to vote. That's kind of suspicious.
What's
like, what-
wrong? Come on, everyone, we're ready to vote, right? Let's do this.
No, not quite yet.
Huh? Not yet? Why not yet?
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story?
Odd.
Hiro's attack, and then Toko's. But that still wasn't the end of it. Tell us your story one more time. Tell us then even...
Your wish is my command, darling.
It's not over yet. The one who killed Sakura is... I don't know.
I was just... And all of a sudden, I remember waking up...
You were taken by surprise and you smashed her.
You got it!
And where did the attack?
Right where I was, I killed her there in front of the shop.
No, that's wrong.
I don't know how I got that, to be honest. I really just guessed.
We
I
found
don't know who could
Sakura
it be.
sitting upright in a chair. If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death, there's no explanation why she was in that chair.
Oh, okay.
So, you finally noticed.
That's just another lie from a bloodthirsty serial killer.
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
That has to be it. The evidence that proved that there was an attack in front of the magazine. Oh, it's the blood. I forgot about that blood.
I got it! Sakura was definitely attacked in front of the shelf. The blood stain by the magazines is proof of that.
Then she must have moved the body after she killed her, right? All to make it look like I did it. Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair.
Hey, come on now, look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors. There's no way I could move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that.
Yeah, honestly, she really couldn't. Heads, y'all think 2 shots to the head really gonna take Sakura big ass down?
You still convinced the case has come to an end?
Plus, the biggest mystery of all, the locked room, still has yet to be explained. Until we take care of that, we can't say this case has been properly settled.
Oh, did Sakura kill herself, bro?
Then,
I don't know. What's this whole locked room thing about anyway?
If Hero left and Toko left, if there wasn't anybody else in the room after they both left, then Sakura had to either just like she had to lock the door.
how do you not know? You killed her!
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill her. You're lying.
No, she's not.
But if Genocide Jill didn't do it, that means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
And
Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her.
that's because you're overlooking vital information.
Could we really be missing something so important? There's another possibility, a possible explanation. Maybe it's yeah, she didn't get a shot to the head. She got she was bleeding out of the mouth, so it couldn't be the shot to the head.
According to the Monokuma file, Sakura had vomited blood. Death.
Yo, you gotta read the Monokuma file, bro.
In fact, there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
So she was poisoned, but she locked herself.
Well,
She had to kill herself.
If that
The key to unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab up on the 4th floor.
Oh, I forgot about the footprints.
None of you never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene. Well, there's a big shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals. And that's where I found this.
Is that the poison?
It's not an especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle. But the specific properties don't matter. What does matter is where I found it.
Where'd you find it?
The shelf is divided up into 3 sections. In section A, dietary.
Somebody
Mixed in with
switched
all
them.
those nutritional additives.
Oh, somebody switched them.
Yeah, so?
Because the culprit switched it out. I mean,
So that bottle must be the protein bottle.
ugh, that tastes
And the
awful.
bottle that Sakura had was a poison.
Oh no! Master's in real trouble! You have to drink some water. You can't.
Idiot!
The flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out. I'm talking about the protein, of course. Where did it go?
The bottle of poison was actually filled with protein powder, which means conversely the poison must have been in, could it be? Must have been in what? Oh, the protein shake, like the protein bottle.
Now I understand. The poison must have been poured into the protein can. If the protein's in the poison bottle, it seems only logical to assume the reverse is true.
Absolutely. the contents of each container were switched, so the protein was in the bottle of poison, and the poison, once you accept that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison.
The evidence that shows who switched them, it's the footprints that we found in the chem lab. I don't know who the hell went in there though. Bro, was it Hina? Oh my god, bro.
Behind in front of.
That's the only other person that could be, bro.
You're talking about.
I visited the chem lab this morning, and there were definitely no footprints there at that point. They must have appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt that they're connected. What's more, the footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the bottle meant for the poison. The culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind. And given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belong to will pose no problem. All we have to do is check everyone's footprints right now. Then we'll see who...
It was me.
I knew it, bro. I knew it.
The
She didn't even want to
footprints.
check because she already knew.
They're...
Hina?
Damn, Hina? Ain't no way Hina did that, bro. Unless she's just faking this whole time, but it don't seem like she is.
If you're all gonna find out anyway, I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
You should tell Toko that, man. We trying to get Toko to tell the truth for like 10 minutes.
Ogre's killer was...
Yep. I did it. I killed Sakura.
Just as I suspected. The footprints were made by a pair of sneakers. There was no mistaking it. And the only people here who wear sneakers are...
Makoto and Hina.
I got it! Me and Hina are the only ones.
If the footprints didn't belong to Makoto, that left only one other possibility.
Just Hina.
Plus, Hina's been acting strange ever since the trial began. You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you? This whole time, you've been focused on pinning the crime on someone else, haven't you? What about it can't you believe?
Well, it's just...
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way. Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction. Hina used that trust to kill her. She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us.
Ain't no way Hina did it, bro.
I have to say, Hina,
I don't believe that, bro.
coming from you, this
Like,
was a
Hina seemed too
particularly nasty
genuine, bro.
little scheme.
I don't know, bro. Ain't no way, bro.
Is it true? Did you really... kill Sakura? Why? Why would you do that?
I found her. There in the rec room. She was hurt. She asked me to bring her that protein drink. But when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden.
Oh, hell no.
Now's my chance to kill her. That's what you thought, right? That's when you switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the poison.
Nah, I don't
mixture.
believe that, bro. Ain't no way Hina did it, bro.
And
Hold it. I'm not convinced.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think Hina did it,
You're
bro.
not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you? You still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so kind. Honeyed words like friendship don't matter here. What matters is outwitting the opponent, defeating them. Not a person alive would sacrifice themselves for
Byakuya
another.
need to get on
In
second.
the end, we're all in it for ourselves. Just like how this girl sacrificed Sakura to save herself.
You say that, but I'm still not convinced.
How many times do you plan to repeat yourself?
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism, but there's still that one unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced.
Are you talking about the locked room problem?
Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room?
that doesn't matter.
Okay, yeah,
I'm
she didn't
guilty,
do
that-
it.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, she
But
didn't
the
do it.
fact
Yo,
that you won't
Sakura
tell
really
us
killed
concerns
herself.
me.
That proved it, bro.
Surely you're not.
Because
Do you honestly think
bro.
Hina didn't actually kill her?
Hina didn't lock the door. She wasn't even in the room, bro. How the Hina was not in the room. The only people who was in the room was Toko and Hiro, and they both left. Like after, and then after they left, she locked it. She locked herself in the room.
And if I do?
Impossible. She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this.
Are you sure? Even ignoring the fact that I don't want to believe it, it just doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint? It's too obvious.
He's right. It makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you.
I was just nervous.
You didn't?
Yeah.
Listen, Hina. Could you go into a bit more detail?
Yeah, can you just explain how you locked the room? Because I don't
Tell
think
us
you
more
locked the
about
room.
when you switched the poison and the protein.
How come? That doesn't matter.
Oh my God, Hina.
Hina, please, I'd like to know too.
Fine.
Waste your time if you like. It's clear that Hina is the culprit. There's nobody else to suspect. Nobody else could have possibly done it.
Go ahead, Hina. Start from the moment you arrived at the chem lab.
Well, right away, I went to Section C and got the poison.
And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf?
Yeah.
I see. Okay then, go on.
So then I moved to Section A and got the protein powder, and that's where I switched them. Once I was done with that, I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room. But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf. And because of that, everything I did got found out.
That story you just told. First, you went to Section C to get the poison. Meaning you went from Section C to Section A. Do I have that correct?
But if that's true,
Section C.
No, that's wrong.
oh,
You said
I
you went to
think I
get
get
the
it.
poison from Section C. And that's where you spilled the powder, right?
Yeah?
And after that, you said you moved from Section C to Section A to get the protein. But the footprints left at the scene were not moving from Section C to Section A. That contradicts what you just said.
Then maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose to disguise her movements?
No, that can't be it. Remember what Hina just said?
What the? Hina, what's the meaning of this?
You lied to us. Plain and simple. If you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious. The powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight to Section A. So you never went to Section C. Whatever you did there, it only involved Section A.
so she only went in there to grab the protein.
What the hell? What's going on here?
And the footprints aren't the only problem with her account.
Bro, Byakuya losing it, bro, because he's wrong.
Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence.
Just say it already. What is it you think you found?
I found
Piece of
it
glass.
sunk to the bottom of the bottle, and the hidden clue was exposed, thanks to you ingesting the powder. I couldn't have solved the mystery without you. So, thank you for that.
But what is it?
Oh, you still don't realize? Makoto, why don't you explain it, huh?
Fine. If you
Why the
really
hell
do
you?
know,
Why the
explain
fuck I
the
gotta
meaning of that
explain
shard
it?
of-
Yeah, the
the window
protein
from the
shake
rec room door,
was
right?
under the glass, so there's no way. Yeah, like okay. Oh my God, it makes sense now, bro.
The window?
There's no way Hina was in a room because the protein shake was under the glass, and that can only be possible if you would have entered the room after y'all got in the room after he broke it. Cause the protein shake would not have went. It would have not have went over the glass before y'all went into the room. They're gonna explain it, bro. I get it though.
The window we broke to get in was light blue, just like that. So I think that must be it.
You're right. It must be. Of how did a shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison?
Where was it the bottle of poison should have been when I broke the rec room? According to the Hina told us, should have been in the rec room locker, Section C, Section A.
I got it!
Yeah.
The bottle of poison was left on the shelf in the chem lab. That is what you said, right, Hina? And yet, Somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window
Yup.
made its way into the bottle. Everything in reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room. It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the locked room was unlocked, there's no other way to explain the presence of that glass.
And then, once the room was opened, the bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab. Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime scene was planted there. That had to be after the locked room was opened. In other words, after Sakura died.
Wait, hold on. You're moving too fast. I'll grant you, the bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked. But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked?
Because it was under the glass. Bro, I ain't never seen Bayaki lose his cool like that, bro. Like, oh my God, he think he know everything, bro. There's proof that someone had brought the protein can to the rec room. Yeah, because the protein shake was on top of the glass, bro.
No. It had to have been it.
It had to be. It was in.
No,
Oh, no, it wasn't. That's it, man. No, it wasn't. Bayaki, it's okay to be wrong sometimes, bro. Like, god damn,
You
calm
remember how there
down.
was broken glass scattered all around the room, right?
Of course. It came from the window you broke to get in. What about it?
Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can. We also found pieces underneath the can.
What?
And this proves it. It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken. So it had to be after we got into the room.
I see. So that's your explanation. Kyoko, earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over,
If that were the case, that would have...
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right
Yeah,
out of the gate.
Kyoko is actually pretty
And
smart.
that's made everything clear.
Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself? What are you talking about?
On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab, right to the section full of poisons.
You're lying! Stop lying! Why? Why would you lie like that?
No, it's not a lot. Sakura definitely went to section C. I have to get to Hina. I have to get Hina to admit that. Do I have to play this game with Hina? Yo, this is, oh my God, this chapter is crazy. I had to do this 3 times with 3 different
You're a
people.
liar! What are you saying? Wrong!
Yo, why is she trying to kill us? She's talking about let it in. Bro, we get this wrong, we're dying, bro. She trying to kill all of us.
You're wrong! I hate you! Stop
Yellow
this,
powder.
you prove
Oh
it.
my God, bro. This is the last one. I'm struggling.
Hina, did you know that Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to it?
It did?
It did. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab. That powder was yellow, wasn't it? So the powder we found on Sakura, what else could it be but the powder from the chem lab?
Wait. So, what was that powder doing on Ogre's foot?
Nigga, we just, bro, shut the hell
And it
up,
was
Vito.
only on her
Sakura must have been standing right there where the person who spilled
Yeah,
the powder.
she definitely killed herself. And Hina was just trying to kill
And
all of
when
us, bro.
Sakura dropped the bottle, which is how she was able to avoid
Bro,
getting it all over herself.
Hina was really trying to kill all of us. You know how quick she was trying to bolt, bro? The hell is wrong with her?
The poison!
She's still trying to kill us.
Because I killed her!
No, you didn't kill her.
The one that killed Sakura. Connection, yeah, Sakura. She killed herself. This whole trial was pointless.
Here's my answer. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
the killer was Sakura?
Y'all should just make fun of Bayaki. He would have made fun of y'all, bro.
I can't believe it either. Or rather, I don't want to believe it. But when you really think about it, everything matches up. Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in a room. And she drank it, all so she could end her own life. And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room.
Because of course Sakura wanted to create the lock room. Yep.
The locked room mystery was created by Sakura.
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did. She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath. And the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, Someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room. When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door because you already knew Sakura was dead, and because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
That's when you picked up the bottle, right? I was too shocked to notice anything.
And the more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were.
Yeah, because if she really didn't know, she would try to stay by Sakura. Like, why would you try to get everybody else? So she used that. She used that as a distraction to go there.
While everyone else was focused on Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the ground. Honestly, I should have noticed. You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body. The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that.
Exactly.
So, Sakura committed suicide.
You have to end this
I forgot I had to do this. Yo, why is Sakura sitting on the couch like that, bro? I'd be scared as hell of her too, bro. Why she sitting like that? She sitting like she finna do something here though. Like she really finna like, I don't know, bro. Sakura was cool. She probably just chilling though, but she looked hella intimidating, bro. Bro, Sakura was really just trying to look out for her. And she got hit on the side of the head again. Like, bro, I feel so bad for Sakura. Sakura really was a good person. R.I.P. Sakura.
This case began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room. Specifically, those... But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others. She got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot. And she found it. She crawled into the locker to get out of sight. Then, from inside the locker, next to arrive was Hiro. When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him, so he panicked. Without thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it. Thinking he'd killed her, he hastily began covering up his crime. He took a magazine from the table. To that end, he wrote down a name. Toko. By writing her name, he was hoping to pin the murder on her. But of course, Toko had witnessed the whole thing. So as soon as the coast was clear, she jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others. But in her rush, she made one little mistake. She put the magazine back upside down. Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes. She also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head and fainted. This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack. When she woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura, and she And just like Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her. This explains why there were 2 wounds on Sakura's head. Assuming Sakura really was dead this time, she set about disposing of the evidence. She gathered up the broken Monokuma bottle shards and the queen chess piece. And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon. But even after those 2 blows, she was still alive. So then, what was Sakura's actual cause of death? It was the poison that Sakura herself got from the chem lab. She turned the rec room into a true locked room scenario, and then drank the deadly mixture. And there, she took her final breath. Later on, the rest of us discovered that her body was in there. We had to smash the door's window to get inside. But someone already knew what had happened. And that's... And while nobody was looking, replaced it with an empty... They did all this in an attempt, and the one who went... was you, Hina. That's the full truth of the case. Sakura took her own life, and you claim to be the killer to hide that fact.
That's what happened? But Makoto, how did you manage to... How were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
Cause you're not perfect. You're not perfect.
Huh?
You still haven't realized? We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated. That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case.
Damn.
See? Didn't I tell you?
Take that. Okay, I got an A. I'm getting a B. Oh my god, I got an A. It's the first time I got an A. Sir, yes sir. I kind of already knew she killed herself. Depending on like, once we like solved, like once Toko and Hito was clear, I was like, who else would have did it other than herself and Hina? But then once Hina didn't lock the door, I was like, yeah, she had to kill herself. A suicide note, Sakura's suicide note. So he had her suicide note and he gave Hina a fake one. That's crazy. He gonna take her a real suicide. She must have wrote some real important information if he took it. So then what did she write in her real suicide note?
What are you gonna do?
I'm glad you asked. For your benefit, I shall read it. Yeah, she definitely wrote something. He won't even give it to us and he reading it.
Hey!
She definitely said something crazy in there that would help us. My good friend Hina, there's something I have to tell you. I hate to do it like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish.
As you know, I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here.
It was our first night in this strange school. That's when the mastermind came to see me.
The mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool.
You might not see the importance of a dojo, but my family has watched over it for 300 years. God damn, that's a long time, bro.
Couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch. So even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it.
I understand.
That's how I saw things.
However, that was my greatest weakness. And because of that, I made the mistake of giving in to the mastermind.
What the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
They were probably worried that until the first murder had happened, nothing would move forward. But neither the mastermind nor I expected the incident involving Sayaka. Yeah, Sayaka and Leon was crazy. At that point, the plan changed. The mastermind told me to hold off and to wait until we reached another stalemate.
However, as I lived here with all of you, as I lived here with Hina, my resolve began to weaken.
Watching everyone fight with such despair, trying so desperately to stay alive, I saw the weakness in my own heart. The mistake of scubbing to the mastermind. And more than anything,
I cannot betray those who would call me their friend.
That's how I came to feel. That's why she was confronting him.
I've made a decision.
So, yeah, Sakura was a real one, bro. Even though she was spying, she really had to because he was threatening her dojo. 300 years? Like, come on, bro. And that's her family, too. Like,
I will no longer retreat. Of course, I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness.
I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to make one.
So this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind.
But unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with just me accepting your hatred.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me. Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
No, you're not, bro. Fulfill that obligation I've decided to do as the mastermind has commanded. I will do what I was told and commit murder.
But I've decided the one I'm going to kill is...
And then my dojo will be safe, and above everything else, no one will have to kill anyone. And straight, yeah, do y'all not notice y'all need to work together by now? It's like pretty obvious, bro.
Well,
I don't blame her. I can't blame her. And nobody can blame Hina either. Whether or not we were inspired never really mattered because the one who we need to destroy is you, nobody else. There's no point in participating in this game which has lost a sense of excitement, which is why I will no longer participate in it.
What?
Bro, Byakuya is having character development this chapter, bro. This all cause he was wrong, bro. It's a special guest. Who the hell he finna kill? Oh wow. Damn, he found out about the laptop, bro. Damn, he found out about the laptop. That's crazy. I kind of had a feeling that he was gonna find out, cause like, what y'all really was like trying to move too big, bro. Like going for the network is crazy, bro. Like anybody can see you trying to hack into the network. Up the things to get close up. Before that, you need to read the postscript.
What?
Postscript.
Yep.
Yeah, there's still a bit more left to Sakura's note.
Hina.
I've spoken to the mastermind off and on this whole time I've been here, so I learned one thing. Oh yeah, see, that's why he won't let us see the full note, because I'm pretty sure she said something that he don't want us to see. The mastermind has done something to us. I think what you've done is... Oopsie daisy, that was a close one. Another word and we would have been in a heap deep in the spoiler territory.
Too bad.
Yeah, I don't want to ruin a surprise, so book club is dismissed for today. He lame as hell for doing that. And let me just say this to the mastermind. I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you, you bastard, no matter what. And that's seriously it. Wow, what a stubborn loser, huh? She won't lay down and die, she'll fight you? Well, whatever. Who cares about some dead musclehead has to say? Okay, I'm out of here. You guys should try to get some rest, you know? And maybe take some time to reconsider how you approach the school life of yours. And are you sure you don't want to graduate? You can really cut free from the regrets of the outside world. Think about that. Think long, think hard. Monokuma's a little bitch. Like, he really is, like, making her life hell here, bro. Hina must still feel responsible. Dial back that ego a bit, girl. That kind of mystery, someone like you could pose is absolutely no threat.
Not possible.
I would never have lost to that kind of challenge. What are you talking about? Kyoko and Makoto are yeah, we are the ones who figured out. Literally, me and Kyoko be tag teaming these investigations, bro.
Stop talking.
Byakuya be helping sometimes. Seriously, I'm sorry. How many times do you plan to apologize? How about you make that the last one? But at least they all trying to work together finally, bro. And you know they really gonna try to work together now if Byakuya is doing it, Byakuya. So everyone will walk back to their room. So it's nighttime. Okay, so we still got some more stuff going on.
This adds
Yeah, we just seen you. Okay? We just seen you, Monokuma. Shut the up. So Kyoko, I'm pretty sure it's Kyoko. It's waking me up. Yep, I knew it. What the hell did you get in my room?
Yes.
Huh? Kyoko?
I said.
So Kyoko's here.
Wait, what?
Right, Makoto, you left your door open, bro? Makoto is... He getting a little bit too comfortable. So what the hell do you want at 3 o'clock in the morning, bro? Why was Kyoko waking me up at this hour? Like, what do you want? It's so late. What happened? I have a favor to ask. What?
So...
Remember what Sakura said at the end of her note? I'm not just going to lay down and die. I will fight you. I want to find out what she meant by that. And how do you plan to do that? Then Kyoko put her lips next to my ear and whispered, the data room on the 4th floor. The data center room on the 4th floor.
Goodbye.
I'll meet you there. Oh yeah, it was locked. Forgot about the data center, bro. So she don't. It don't matter what's happening. She always gonna try to find a way, bro. That's what I like about Kyoko. She always trying to find a way out of here. I made my way to the after-hours school and headed to the data center on the 4th floor. Alright, eventually I wound up at the data center, but when I arrived, Kyoko's not here. That's weird. How the hell you gonna tell me to meet you here? You're not here. And the door locked. He gonna...
What's this?
Oh,
damn it!
Breaking into a locker room is incredibly prohibited. Don't you know? It's 3 o'clock in the morning, for crying out loud. Even I get tired, you know? Stop being weird and go to bed.
Just a second.
Why are you even out here making a ruckus? Yeah, you too? Yo, you know that room is important. If he stopped that man like 3 o'clock in the morning, and that's how you know that room important, bro.
You guys?
Whatever. Just the two of you just go back to bed. I'm positively exhausted from the class trial.
It's true.
Sure, you got it. Come on, Makoto, let's head back.
Hey.
Didn't you hear me? Like, you the one who told me to come here. You trying to use me as bait again, Kyoko? What the hell going on?
Shall we go?
I trust Kyoko, so I ain't even too mad because Kyoko always got a plan. So we left and went back to our rooms. And then
Goodbye.
She trying to leave? The hell? She said, listen, what was that all about just now? Yeah, literally, like, what was it? She woke me up, made me go to the dining center, which happened to be locked, and then we got caught by Monokuma. What's the point of all of it? Don't worry about it. I figured that would end our conversation just like always, but well then, good night. And then that was over. But as I turned to leave,
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Mikuro Ukusaba. Who the hell is that? Mukuro Ukusaba.
The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school.
How the hell do you know that?
The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
So it's a new student in the school? It's 16, so it wasn't 15, it was 16 students. That's probably the one who knocked Makoto out in chapter 4, in the beginning of chapter 4. He said 6. So we finally on chapter 5, man. After all that, how long? It's about 2 hours. 2-hour gameplay. You want to save? Yes, I'm gonna save after this. I'm gonna save this.
Mikuro Ukusaba. Mukuro, the 16th student, the one they call watch out for.
You told me to watch out for her. She already knocked me out, I think. That's the only person who could. Yeah, that is them. 3 days before the worst thing so far will reveal itself. So they telling you what's gonna happen in 3 days. Okay. I don't even think it's us playing the game no more. 100-mile dash, pain of junk food junkie. In the meantime, the day after Sakura's class trial in the morning, in the dining hall. So we in the okay. Let's begin the post-trial investigation. Oh yeah, we gotta search for the new part of the school. They left anyway to search the school, so yeah, I'm just gonna save it here, man. I'm sorry I didn't get the investigation part, but I mean, pretty much you understand what happened anyway. I didn't get the investigation, but I did get the class trial. So we know it's a new student called Mukuro Ukusaba, and apparently she's a 16 student here. I don't know how Kyoko knows that. Kyoko just be getting the information out of her sometimes. I don't even know. But with that being said, man, I appreciate y'all looking at this video. I appreciate the support. If I get any, I know I get like 10 views, 16 views. I really don't care. I like these type of videos. Long gameplay. If you need to eat or just chill out for a minute, you could watch these. Like, I have a whole playlist on my channel, so if you ever just want to chill out and hang out with me, you think I'm cool, I got a whole playlist of these, and I try to make them funny as possible, but sometimes I don't be having the energy. But I do want to just finish the story because this is very interesting. I never played it, and yo. But without further ado, man, I'm gonna see y'all later, man. Make sure y'all like and subscribe and to the channel if you new. And I'll see y'all later, man. I'll see y'all in chapter 5.